We just closed on this house in Freeport. It's our latest acquisition. And the homeowner reached out to us because she didn't want to go through the normal trials and tribulations of selling to a retail buyer. There are issues with the house that are less than most of the houses we buy. Many of the houses we buy are really not in very good condition at all, and I'm being polite. This house is in okay condition, but there are things wrong that would have become a problem for a retail buyer. If we just take a look right over here at the steps, for instance, right at the front step, this is clearly a hazard. Homeowners don't want to have to deal with this, and any home inspector is going to make a big deal out of this. That's the kind of thing that homeowners don't want to have to deal with when selling retail. We don't care about that because we're going to take care of it. It's what we do. But let's take a walk inside. Here the railings are rusty and old, but we'll scrape them and paint them. Again, the house is in pretty good condition. It's an inline high ranch. Front door is relatively new. The stairwell, the railings are in nice shape. And the issue is some of the work was done here that wasn't done to a high level of quality, and that's an issue we're going to have to deal with. The tile floor is acceptable. There's a kitchen we may actually keep, which will be a rare occurrence. But the cabinets are in fine shape. We check to make sure all the doors and drawers work, because sometimes it's hard to replace parts to a kitchen, but the kitchen's in good shape. The appliances we're going to replace. But other than that, the kitchen's really perfectly fine for the price point of this house. Again, if we're buying a more expensive house, we may have to, and selling a more expensive house, we'd most likely have to replace the kitchen. Here you have a sizable living room, dining room combination, so it gives that open look to the house. The walls are in fine shape. I actually like the color, but we're going to repaint them anyway. The house is full of debris and garbage, as you can see, but we'll hire a company to come in and clean all that out. Also, if there's ever anything to donate, we always try to have that stuff go to a charity. We go through the house before we do that. You can see the black garbage bags. Some of that's closed, we'll give away, and so we took out of the closets. We're not finished yet. We'll start in the back of the house. This bedroom, as you can see, is messy. We haven't finished going through the closet here. Still plenty of clothes to bag and give away. There is a door to a deck, which is nice. The deck doesn't have stairs. I'll move that. The deck doesn't have stairs to go downstairs, and the deck needs a lot of work. If you can see, the floorboards are all lifted and bent and warped. The entire deck will be rebuilt, but the frame of it is actually very good shape. So again, something else a homeowner would not accept. But you can see the walls are in fine shape. The doors are in fine shape. The windows have been replaced. The second bedroom, same thing, generally good condition. A lot of debris left. Still clothes in the closet. We're still working on that. We'll take a step further. This bedroom is a little interesting. If you look at the wall color, this we definitely have to repaint. This is a hard color to market. But again, much debris. This was the biggest reason we were called in. This person took her furniture, the clothes she was keeping, and left everything else for us. The refrigerator is still full of food. A linen closet. And here's the bathroom. The bathroom was redone just about 4 or 5 years ago. It's really pretty. The floor is nice. The penny tile on the walls is a really nice touch, very much my taste. The whole house is done in a brown and beige color scheme. It's consistent throughout, and it's nicely done. So again, this will keep. So again, the house wasn't in bad condition, but there are many conveniences to selling to a cash buyer for us to buy her house. Let's take a walk downstairs. You can see the stairs treads need refinishing, but that's a simple fix. The tile down here is fine. Notice. And again, just a paint job, clean up, lots of stuff that's left behind. A bathroom, whoops. a bathroom with a shower. This acts as an apartment down here. Has 3 forms of egress, one more than required. A kitchen, also small, but an apartment-sized kitchen. The appliances work, the stove is in good condition, the refrigerator is in good condition. And there's actually a place to eat, a living room, and a 1-bedroom. This becomes a 1-bedroom apartment. This bedroom has some brick walls. I'm not a fan, but they are what they are. And this is a newer tile on the floor, just again, the last few years. We're going to have to put an egress window in the bedroom itself to make this appropriate and legal. The last room here is the boiler room, which doubles as the laundry room. I don't understand why the washing machine's sideways, but won't go there. And the boiler's actually in fine shape. The hot water heater has pretty much lived its life. So that we're going to have to replace. Again, an issue for a retail buyer. And the last part is the garage. There's a 1-car attached garage. There's nothing wrong with the garage. Electric garage door opener, which works quite nicely. But as you can see, there was plenty of debris left in this house. Work to be done in the house, but the house was not in bad shape. It just needs to be, I don't want to say even updated, cleaned up. Physically cleaned up, and things like the details where the tile wasn't done well and so on have to be touched up. The house needs a painting, the steps need refinishing, and there's a series of issues like the stairs and other outside things that need to be tended to. Things that this homeowner did not want to have to do to make the house ready to sell. She picked up her stuff, had a moving truck come, she moved, and she locked the door behind her, and she was done. And this was worth it to her to work with a cash buyer.